Hey y'all. So, how y'all doing? How your mama now? Welcome for joining me. Welcome. And thank you for joining me on Titties and Tarot Thursday, where the focal point is the titties, allegedly. But I hope you stay for the tarot. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. I know y'all missed me. I've been gone for about 2 weeks. Had to clear my mental, make sure I was in a good space, because I'm not going to put my energy on y'all when it ain't right. And I ain't going to do that to myself. I ain't going to force myself to get out here if my energy is not right. So thank you for being patient. I do appreciate it. I thank you very much. So let's get it started. We're going to start with air this go round. And I'm starting off everybody with the Hoodoo Tarot today because the cat knocked my box over and these spilled out. So must be a message here for everybody. All right. So I'm starting out with 3 cards for everyone. What messages do we have for my air sign babies? I call upon my air signs. That is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Happy birthdays to my Geminis. Yay! And happy birthdays, yes. Happy birthdays to my Geminis. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. But anywho, back to the message. What messages do we have for my air signs at this time? And I may come back through and do a singular Gemini message. But that'll be a little later. Okay? All right. Oh. All right, we have the 8 of Wands here that came out and it stood up. It didn't lay flat. It stood up against the box. So, yeah. Well, damn. Okay. I'm not gonna take these because of I'm not gonna take those. We're not gonna start off with mess. We got the Ace of Cups and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So there may be some love messages that may be coming in for you. Some my air signs, some messages that haven't necessarily they may have been delayed. Some people that you may not have talked to for a while. There may be some messages of love coming in, but you know, that's besides the point. We're not going to take that, you know, because 2 cards came out at once. I'm only taking 1 card at once, and we're not starting there. Okay, so what messages do we have for my air signs? What messages do we have for my air signs? But just keep that in mind. That's just a side note. Okay, all right. Yeah, we have the 7 of Swords here. That came out right on top of the other cards. It came out actually laid on top of the other 8 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So interesting. So keep your eyes and ears open and your all your sensibilities, your 6th sense open to my air signs, because there may be someone that's coming in that's not necessarily with good intentions. But let's see where this goes. Yeah, somebody may be sending in projections at this time and illusions. False narratives with the 7 of Cups here. So we got 7-7. I think 7 came out 7-7 came out on my last it was yesterday. The 77, because I had 77% on my phone and I started these readings at 77%, and I wrote that on the post in the caption from the post yesterday when I saw that Moonology card that was in my deck, full moon in Sagittarius. And it was, what is it? See the bigger picture? Okay, so there may be someone who is rushing in with some form of communication that is an illusion. So you need to pay attention to the facts and the parameters of the situation, because something may not necessarily be right. You need to see the bigger picture when it comes to that. So don't trust everybody coming in with a smile and a good story. And that could even, relate to whoever this is coming in with that slow moving, either apology or, a message of love or whatnot. Because it could be about some form of contract here, but definitely pay attention, because they may see that you are in like a desperate position, or they may look at you and think that you're in some form of desperate position and you don't have any other options, and they may be coming in on like this faulty ass offer with the moon card here, where everything is not on the table. Things are being said that are, there are things that are being hidden from what's being said. There we go. Yeah, things are being hidden from what's being said. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, the Two of Swords here. They may think that you know, just Looney Tune and just not gonna see this shit coming. But you know, I'm here to tell you now. It may even have something to do with like an offer of, you know, money of some sorts. But I don't know if this is necessarily an offer that you want to take, or if so, you may need to rethink it. You may need to negotiate, depending on what it is. Use your judgment when it comes to whatever this is that is coming in for you. Whatever communication this is coming in for you. All right, let's pull some Moonology cards to go underneath these. Let's get some clarity. What the hell? Let's get some clarity. It is hot. Oh my goodness. All right, we have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. So some of you may be having some dreams or have had some dreams lately that are kind of showing you certain people, showing you certain energies, things that are moving around you that you don't necessarily see in the physical just yet. Have faith and trust in those dreams. You're seeing what you need to see so that when this opportunity comes, you'll know how to deal with it. You'll know how to handle it. When this person comes through, you'll know how to handle this situation. Nothing is set in stone yet. This is mutable moon. Okay, now my nose is itching again. Nothing is set in stone yet. So that's giving me the energy of like something can be negotiated, whatever this is. Don't take whatever this is at face value. Don't take whatever this is, you know, take whatever it is with a grain of salt. Don't just go with it and run. Because nothing is set in stone yet, and it can definitely, whatever this is, be negotiated. Because if you take it at face value, I feel like you're going to be missing out on something, because there's something that is hidden, something that's not being said in this situation, in this offer, in this contract that may be coming in. Yeah, it could be like a offer like for fast money of some sort. Don't take that shit. Don't take that shit. Look beyond the card. Pay attention to the fine print if you're signing any contracts at this time. Let's see. The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. So we're in a waxing moon now. The energy is gaining momentum with the underneath the Seven of Cups here, which is the card of illusion, the card of projection. So whatever this is, it's coming in fast. We got the Eight of Wands here, and then the waxing moon. So whatever this is, it's coming in fast. The answers you need are coming. Okay. Full moon in Gemini. So you're definitely going to get this information in Gemini season, but definitely be mindful of what's not being said, what's underneath the words that are being given at this time. All right, let's pull some Zeno show so we can get a little further clarity. Okay, what other messages do we have for not my fire signs, my air signs? This could be a fire sign that's coming in with this information, with this offer, with this contract that you need to look over thoroughly. You need to be very sure before you sign any documents. You need to look at the fine print, check what's not being said, take your time, negotiate if necessary, or walk away. It's one of those, like, you got to know when to hold them, when to fold them, and when to walk away type situations. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, we got completion out here. So completion, I believe, is the world card, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember, though. But completion. This may be the end of a situation, the end of a cycle. And once this communication comes in, it's going to let you know that that's the end of your dealings with this particular person. The end of your dealings with this particular company, whatever this is that is coming in, is going to give you the insight that you need to be able to close out a cycle, to be able to close out a loop, a pattern that you may have been dealing with for some time. All right, we have comparison here. Five of Swords. So with a comparison card here, like this, whoever this is coming in towards you, it's giving pocket watching. It's giving pocket watching, like they're comparing like what it is. Cause like, remember at the beginning, I said they could be like taking you for, desperate, or, like impoverished, where like, because maybe you don't have the things that you need at this moment in time, but like there's no outlook for you, and they think that you're a chump because you are going through whatever it is that you're going through at this moment in time in the present, and thinking that you'll go for anything, and that's not the case. So they're comparing apples to oranges and comparing what they have to what you have, not knowing what it is that is in store for you down the line. Now, we also have the Hermit card out here, aloneness. So this could also be like a partnership type of situation where they're seeing you as alone, and like by yourself. So like they don't feel like you have any other help, any other assistance, any other energies, because this could even be like in a spiritual sense where they think like that they can, just slide some shit under the rug and slide some shit, by you, and it's not going to set off the alarms in the spiritual realm that something isn't right, even if this is a physical matter where it is referring to like some form of documentation or things of that nature, where they're thinking they're just gonna slide some shit right by you and then take you for a fool. No, that's not the case. Do be mindful. We have the conditioning card on the bottom of the deck, which is the devil. This is like the wolf hiding in the sheep's clothing, but it's a lion at this time. So it could definitely be a fire sign energy who is hiding behind this, sheep's clothing, this sheep's wool here, coming to, pay you some type of visit, pay you some type of empathy, pay you some type of pity, pay you some type of whatever, and they're trying to come in and like throw you for a loop and take advantage of you in some form or fashion. We have inner voice here, but it's in reverse from where I picked up the card on top of the deck. But I'm going to turn it upright because this is me right now, the High Priestess energy, telling you that pay attention to your inner voice. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to your discernment when this person comes around with this offer. Pay attention, because you already have things that are in store for you. You already have things that are lined up for you with the flowering card, with the Queen of Pentacles energy. You already have things that are set up for you. You don't have to take scraps. Whatever this is that somebody is giving you or trying to come to you with, it is not it's not right. It's not right. And I kind of want to pull the West T cards, but I don't want to spend too much time. But give me something for this offer. Give me something for this offer. What's the up with this offer? What's the tea with this offer? I think I said I was going to pull the what's the tea cards too. Just to see, like, what's the tea with this offer that's coming in, this communication that's coming in that ain't fully right. What's up with this? Oh, shit. No facts. Never has the facts. Make shit up, lies. So whatever this is, it's a bunch of lies. It's a bunch of shit that does not have any factual foundation to it. And you should be able to see through this. Looking you up, researching you, studying you, getting info. So again, like I said, this is somebody who's paid attention to your patterns, paying attention to, what they can see from the outside looking in. And if air signs, we might post some shit, but we don't post everything. We don't give you, the full insight to what the hell is going on. You just get a little glimpse, a little snippet. You get a story that we want to present to the public. You're not going to get all the facts. So they're taking the little bit of information that they have, thinking that, they're going to reel you in with whatever bullshit that it is that they're trying to get you to include yourself in, get you to sign up for, get you to sign away your life for. This is a hooked card. They're trying to get you hooked in some form or fashion, but this is a haunted offer. This is a haunted deal with memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects. So with the memories, the trauma and the side effects, like whatever this is, it's not coming straightforward. It's not coming like as it is. There's going to be all kinds of side effects, and like when you take a medicine or when you have those medications like ads and stuff like that, where it's like, oh, this is good for this, but at the same time they're not mentioning that you could also get heartburn, your hair could fall out, you could die. Like, it's all kind of side effects and things that are coming with this offer. It's so many strings attached to this. I would not bother myself with it. And you shouldn't either, really. We got 14 minutes. We're at 15 now. Okay. Give me 3 self-love and action cards, and then we're going to get out of here. We're going to get out of here because I didn't want to be here this long. Just give me 3. But my air signs, be careful, be mindful, be aware. Even the awareness card was on the bottom of that deck, the Chariot. So, yeah, be aware of whatever is coming in towards you at this time. Time to fast. We have time to fast. So, there may be some things that you need to fast from. We got Puff Puff Pass that came out here immediately after. So some of my air signs, if you are smoking at this moment in time, you may need to fast from that for a little while just to be able to gain a little clarity. Because sometimes, the smoke, the reefers, the Mary Janes, the ganjas, the za, can, leave you a little foggy sometimes. And you need to be able to see your dreams. You need to be able to clearly decide and decipher and discern what is going on when this person comes in. You need to be fully aware and alert whenever this situation comes in. So if you're smoking right now, you may need to put a little put a little time period in there. Take like a couple of weeks off. And just kind of marinate with that. Just kind of marinate with that so you can be clear-headed and come back down to earth and ground yourself with the root chakra here on the bottom of the deck for whatever this is, because you need to be fully grounded so you can truly see what is going on behind the scenes when this person comes to you with this offer. So I'm gonna leave it there. Thank y'all for joining me on Titties and Tarot Thursday, allegedly. I'm thanking you. I don't know. I'm thanking you for staying with me. Thank you for staying with me. I appreciate you. I thank you. I am mama now. Y'all watch out. Watch out. Love y'all.